And that's Coit Tower, perched high atop Telegraph Hill here in San Francisco. We're just about set for action. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to affect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. So the Nets starting five. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Chris in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. He'll be the Nets off the tip. Dinwiddie against Thompson. And Thompson sends it back.
We know that Thompson is an excellent defender. He does such a good job timing shots for those rejections.
LeVert against Curry. Fades. That shot missing. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Chris with the rebound. Curry looking around. They kick it out to Green. Off target with his 3. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Durant and 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Green with the ball. Outside Curry. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Wiggins against LeVert. From deep. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Curry against Irving. Pass to Thompson. Good on the triple.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And we hear of players attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Clay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year. But the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
The Nets have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And again, it's the Nets missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Wiggins. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful. Now,
here's Dinwiddie. Here's LeVert. Fires the three. Nets with the new shot clock. And he gets it to go.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
LeVert against Wiggins. Curry outside. The rebound by the Nets. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fires from 14, and it's Irving missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Now here's LeVert. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Dinwiddie outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Allen.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And the Warriors making a change here. Pascal's checked in. The Nets also changing it up. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for LeVert. There's the pass to Thompson. Ball's knocked loose. Curry against Irving. Kicks it out to Wiggins. It's good from long range. Wiggins has got 5 now.
Well, terrific timing on that catch and shoot. Wiggins in complete command.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Irving for 3, trains the three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Luwawu's checked in. Prince outside. And Looney sends it back. Here's Poole. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Outside Jordan. Outside Irving. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Launches it. And it's Irving missing. Warriors leading by 5. Wiggins surveying the floor. Here's Poole. Back to Wiggins. And no good that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Warriors on top. They lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So for Brooklyn now, inside we got Prince and Jordan. Luwawu is out there with Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its moves in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
And the Warriors making a change here. Smailagic is checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Durant's checked in. And it's tied up with that one. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school.
Go figure is right. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets to the left side wing. Here's Luwawu. That shot, no good. Wiggins with some nice D. From 11 feet away, cool, no good. Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Luwawu, the pass to Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, how about the 2008 NBA draft? DeAndre Jordan becomes the 35th pick and becomes an all-star for the first time in 2017. Boy, really an example of what can happen when you put the work in.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Here's Curry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Nets. KD's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now LeVert. Jordan trying to free himself up. Banked in off the glass. LeVert's got the lead up to 1 now for Brooklyn.
Now, there's a reason Karis LeVert shoots well from the field. This guy is great at picking great opportunities.
Here's Curry with the 3. The rebound by KD. KD's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dinwiddie with the bucket. And now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
But they get it back. Clock at 6. The 3. Warriors with the rebound.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Stolen by LeVert. The tray. They get it back. Allen, that's good. And the Nets lead by 5.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Chris. Will it go? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jared Allen.
Oh, my goodness. This guy is incredibly explosive. Makes Chris a tough cover.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
First one falls for him. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And, Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Now Thompson, after Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's LeVert. Allen kicks to LeVert. Shot on the wing. And Curry pulls it down.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
You know, oftentimes we talk so much in terms of Steph's scoring ability, but I tell you what, he's one heck of a floor general as well.
Greg, he probably doesn't get enough credit for how he controls the pace, his ability to orchestrate the offense. He can create for himself, certainly, but don't sleep on his ability to create for his teammates.
And despite those shooting problems in the first quarter, they have the lead and look like they're finally getting it together offensively.
Curry's shot is off.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
40 seconds left in the first half. Outside, KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The fadeaway, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair, and frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Now here's Thompson. On the wing, Thompson jacks up a 3, drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got 6.
As great a scorer as he is, Steph Curry is a willing mover of the basketball. He doesn't get enough credit to me for playing the right way.
Here's Dinwiddie. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Brooklyn ahead as they wrap up the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here, welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. They controlled the second quarter for the most part, and they were able to grow their lead to 11 at halftime. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They put a strong emphasis on controlling the glass tonight. And the players got the message. They're battling for every rebound. If they're going to keep that attitude up in the second half, I really like their chances.
Jack, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, they're just not creating enough scoring opportunities, and they're pretty lucky they're not trailing by 15 right now. They need to play more unselfishly, work for better spacing, go stronger to the basket.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
There's no doubt. And he's affected the game in any number of ways, and he's definitely important to the success of this team.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the center, locking down the middle. And the shot is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Warriors trail by 6. Thompson passes to Chris. Outside, Green. Up top, Curry, covered by Irving. Curry can't get it to go.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Durant against Wiggins. Durant kicks to Dinwiddie.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Curry. It's good.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
Passes to Irving. Lets it go from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Chris has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he's got the wide shoulders, the natural balance. Andrew Wiggins taking the hit and finishing.
Pass to LeVert. Allen surveying the D. KD with the bucket.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Harris comes in for Karis LeVert. And Luwawu subbed in for Dinwiddie. Here's Poole. Here's Looney. Kicks to Wiggins. Shot from the top of the key. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Nets leading by 4. Outside Irving. And there's the feed to Durant. Wiggins with the block.
Using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
For Brooklyn, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. That free throw good from Durant. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Brooklyn with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Irving finds Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Where Kevin Durant has really grown is manipulating pick and roll, making the right read, and this guy just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
Here's Poole. Pass to Looney. And there's the pass to Wiggins. But they recover it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Outside, KD. From the arc. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Eric Pascal, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Poole, defended by Durant, and Durant sends it back. To the inside, Irving goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Irving's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Wiggins outside. Here's Poole, covered by Irving, and Poole gets it to go.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Outside Irving, passes it to Harris. 44 seconds left to play here in the third. Back to Irving, 6 to shoot. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Here's Poole, guarded by Harris. Poole, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's KD, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Warriors trail by 14. Here's Poole. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Smilagic. Jordan with some nice D. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So for Brooklyn now, LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. Jordan is out there with Jared Allen. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
Here's Curry. Sweet little floater.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Nets leading by 14. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to LeVert. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The Warriors shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Curry passes to Thompson. And it's good for two.
If he's not automatic with his jumper, it's pretty darn close. Klay Thompson, my goodness.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. It's LeVert on the wing. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And one thing that's great about Draymond, you can run the offense through him. Last year, he averaged just as many assists as rebounds.
Right, Greg, and obviously he has to be surrounded by great shooters because that vision is there, and he can throw every type of pass. He's extremely unselfish, but guys have to deliver on the catch.
The first one falls.
Well, there's a certain hunger to the way Draymond Green approaches an NBA game, and that in and of itself is a skill.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Irving's checked in. Both free throws good from Green. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. At one point, they led by 16. The pass to Durant. They double-team KD. Pascal against LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dinwiddie. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. It's LeVert on the wing. Defended by Pascal.
Such a skilled defender. Draymond Green smothering the offensive player. That's nice.
Warriors trail by 10. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the basket by Curry.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Curry against Irving. Durant for three. No good that time. So Golden State will take it the other way. To the middle. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Green.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Chris gets the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Curry against Irving. Outside Durant. Allen finds Durant. Irving for three. The offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
Free throw, good, Allen.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
Wiggins is checked in for Eric Pascal. And Allen drops them both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Curry against Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, there are times the bind Steph Curry puts you in gives you no choice but to foul you. What pressure he is able to apply to your defense.
Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Harris is checked in for LeVert. Both good from the line that time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Irving. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Nets lead by 6.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Irving against Curry. And it goes down 2 points.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
Nets leading by 4. Allen left side. Durant down low. Guarded by Green. And KD the bucket on the assist by Allen.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Puts it up from 17, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
This is where Steph Curry, that in-between game, that ability to balance the 3 and the drive in this space right here.
Now here's Durant. Takes the 3. Goes back up. And Allen with the layup. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Curry against Irving. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Oh, good on the triple.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Here's Durant. Great D that time from Green. Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the 4th quarter. Terrific shooting. Irving with the steal. Harris with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Harris kicks to KD. Five on the clock. Pass to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And another shot. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 6. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the 4th. What's your take, guys?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
On offense, here are the Warriors. Wiggins dishes to Curry. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Nobody you want taking that shot more than Steph Curry. What a pressure player.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're up by 3. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for them. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 5. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
And a deep 3 from Curry. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
It counts! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Big shot maker, Wiggins poised in the clutch.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, Uncle Drew will go out there and do his thing, won't he? Kyrie Irving, an exceptional player. And in fact, if you ask other NBA players, he's one of their favorite to watch.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Oh, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kyrie, what do you take from winning a game when you don't play your best as a team?
I mean, the only thing that matters is that we got the W. You know, obviously there's things to learn, things we got to correct that we're watching film tomorrow morning. We came here and handled business. It may not have been a perfect game, but we got it done.
Got on the grind and got the win. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.